Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to episode 1 of my Summer Organize and Declutter series. They may not be the most interesting spaces in the house, hence the reason why they're so neglected, but when these hidden spaces such as closets, drawers, and pantries become organized, decluttered, and clean, we can unlock inspiration and clear out hidden stressors in our lives. So, join me this summer with some fun organizing and decluttering projects. If you're new here, my name is Kristen, and I love sharing videos on all things homemaking. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's jump into today's video. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you the 3 different spaces we're going to be dealing with today. So this is closet number 1. Obviously, everything has just been thrown in here. Who even knows what's in here? Mostly Christmas stuff. And then closet number 2 is right here, which is much worse. Everything just kind of thrown in here. Puzzles still up here. When I did my homeschool room closet, emptied that out to make it a homeschool room, I just threw everything in here and just thought, oh, I'll deal with it later. And now it's later. And then in here, in this closet, I ended up just throwing Easter bins in here, but there's just a couple of random toys in here that can easily be moved to a different space in the house. And then I have this whole shelving unit I can use for decor, and then this up here I can utilize as well. So the first thing we're going to do is declutter before we organize. Oh, and I did get out some of the things that I want to put in the middle closet there. So holiday glasses and plates. And then I have all of my mugs up here. So I want to take all of these out of here and somehow, organize them in that middle closet.
Looking for a reason.
Okay, so let's get started on organizing the majority of my seasonal decor and holiday items that are shoved and tucked away in different closets. I also have a lot of stuff out in the garage, but we are not going there today. Not today. If you're like me, I don't have a perfect space or room to perfectly organize bin by bin of all my stuff. I'm using 2 coat closets in my entryway for my decor because I don't live in a mega mansion and I live in Florida, so I don't have a basement. But the goal of today is going to be to get all of my holiday stuff decluttered and organized. If you're like me, at the end of the holiday, you're so over the holiday that everything just gets shoved in bins and pushed aside. And then when you go to decorate the following year, you're like, what was I thinking? I just shoved everything in here. Half of the stuff is broken. Why didn't I take the time to put things away the right way? So that's what we're getting started on today. Summer is the perfect time to do these organize and declutter projects because before you know it, we'll be in back to school mode and then the holidays start. And how nice will it be to just get out your fall decor this year or your Halloween decorations and it's already all nice and organized. So now is the time because, during fall and Halloween and Christmas, I want to spend my time baking and cooking and watching holiday movies, not doing organizing and decluttering. I feel like summer is the perfect time to do this. Okay guys, so the closet is emptied out and it needs to be cleaned for sure, but I have everything just scattered around, and what I want to do first, I think, is just go through bin by bin, declutter, get rid of things that I don't want, and then take anything that's not Christmas and move it into a separate pile and make this closet just Christmas stuff and just stuff that I actually want. Okay, so we have everything pulled out from this one closet. We're going to start making different piles and organizing into different categories. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to move all of the things that are not Christmas into a separate pile away from everything else. I'm going to make this closet just Christmas stuff. And then I'm going to go through bin by bin, clean and declutter. So I'm going to throw away things that are broken or some things that I've held on to for the last few years that I don't even want anymore. Things like candles, candles aren't meant to be used year after year, but a lot of times we keep candles because we've only lit them maybe once or twice. So it feels wasteful to throw them away. But today is the day we are throwing things away. Also, I'm going to save out a couple of cute things such as this, Santa cookie jar and some cute glass or ceramic things that I have because I'm going to use the 3 shelves in the other closet to keep out some of those nicer cutesy things, like some of the glassware and mugs that will be kept on these shelves. So you'll see that in a little bit, but I'm going to keep out a couple of those things. But the goal overall with the Christmas decorations is to just get everything cleaned, go through the ornaments. Some of them are broken. My kids helped me put away Christmas decorations this year, so I need to just go through each bin and box and really just declutter. When I return things into their bins or boxes, my goal is not to have a perfect bin for each category of things because I don't have the space. If you have a huge storage area where you can have many, many bins, I would do that. But in my case, I'm going to piece back together each bin like a puzzle because my goal is not just to organize and declutter, but also to keep things in a small space. So if you have that large basement or a large storage room, you can really do that and organize one bin specifically for Christmas tree skirts, one bin specifically for ornaments, one bin specifically for your seasonal mugs. You get the idea. Or you can organize your bins just for, one could be just for your snowmen and one just for Santa things, however you choose to organize. But for me, living in a smaller home with smaller spaces, we are going to piece back together these bins like a puzzle. But at least I know that I have nothing broken. I've gotten rid of everything that I don't want and everything is organized. The bins have been vacuumed out. So decorating for Christmas this year will be enjoyable and less stressful.
Hey you, I know this is the right way. You move me in the right way, and I'll be running to you. Hey you, I think we're in the right place. Keep thinking of the things you said. Now my wishes turned out to be true. Oh, tonight, I've got your hand in mine, and I won't let you go this time, and I just wanna keep this night forever alive.
Okay, guys, let's go over some organizing and decluttering tips and tricks. So tip number 1, always remember it has to get worse before it gets better. Remember they used to tell us that with acne back in the day? I always think of that. Like it has to get worse before it gets better. I know a lot of people say that they start an organizing project, they're all pumped up and ready to go. And then once they get everything out, they get overwhelmed, they shut down. So don't do that. Push through the beginning to the end of the project. Tip number 2, pull everything out so that you can see everything all at once, and that way you really know what you're working with. Tip number 3, start organizing categories by creating piles and then go through each category pile and tidy. Tip number 4, start getting rid of things. Get rid of things that are broken, things that no longer give you joy, things that you've been holding on to that no longer serve you. You have to let go of a few things in a decluttering project. And then tip number 5, clean as you go. So for this declutter project, I'm vacuuming out the bins and vacuuming out the glitter as I go. And then tip number 6, decide how you're going to fill your bins, like I mentioned earlier. So decide how you're going to put things back, how you're going to put things away. And guys, let's be honest, I am not an expert. You can find Konmari experts in all kinds of different systems, but I just hope to encourage somebody to do a project today, encourage somebody or motivate somebody to do a cleaning project or an organizing project that they've been putting off. I just want to be motivating to people. I'm not here to say I'm the expert, I have the perfect house house or anything like that, because, sometimes that's all it takes for me is, to watch somebody on YouTube, watch somebody do a project and clean their house. And when I watch them do it, it sparks something in me and I will jump up and get started on cleaning. I can look things up, Google things, see the full list of the Konmari method and all of that. It just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know why, but I like to see the action. If I see somebody else doing a project and watch them, it just motivates me. So anyway, there are plenty of experts out there, but all I care about is that people get motivated to make their environment or space better, which in turn, I believe, helps to clear your mind and give you a better life.
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright, gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his approval, so he can't mind his own. I'm blessed like that, 'cause I feel good in my skin. I don't need a man to tell me I'm it. Thank God that it's over, 'cause all I need to be is my kind of a woman. My kind of a woman. Friday night, center of the crowd, I'm forgetting how he did me wrong. I'm shooting jack with my ladies, flirting with strangers, baby, I'm on fire now. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his.
Okay, guys, we're on to closet number 2, and we are doing the same exact thing here. We're pulling everything out of the closet, and then we're going to arrange in different piles, decide what's going back in, what's going somewhere else. And I'm going to be taking 3 of the bins here that are for the fall season. I have them all mixed up. There's Halloween stuff and with fall stuff. And so we want to separate fall from Halloween, because we do decorate for fall like the last week of August here. And then I don't decorate for Halloween until like the last week of September. I really like to separate the two. Do you guys decorate for fall and Halloween all at once, or do you separate them? Here in Florida, we definitely decorate for fall whenever we feel like it, because we don't actually have fall. It'll be like 150 degrees on Halloween. So seasons in Florida are kind of just a feeling. We don't really experience the seasons here, so we can decorate whenever we want. But the same with the Christmas things. I'm going to leave out just a couple of the cute decor items that I have, and then I'm going to get started on those 3 shelves in this closet. And that's kind of the fun part. I feel like there always needs to be a fun part in an organizing, decluttering project, something to look forward to, something that's sort of creative so that it's not super boring. I think that's why I had such a good time setting up and organizing my homeschool room, because it was so fun for me. So many cute little things. I'll link that video down below if you guys are interested in that, but that room already needs to be organized and decluttered as well. But anyway, try to find the fun, creative, inspirational segment to your organizing and declutter project to keep you going and inspired and to make it a little fun.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I've seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone could wear.
Okay, guys, so now we have the remainder of the stuff here. Some of it is going in that third closet on that shelving unit, and then we'll see what's left over. You will always have a small pile left over at the end of your project, or a large pile, and that's when you make the decision again. Do I throw this away? Do I donate this? Do I keep this? Does it have purpose? But I can't even tell you how good it feels just to have those two coat closets in my entryway organized in a nice way. I love the middle closet. I feel like it's inspiring for when I decorate this year. I opened it up. I showed my kids. They thought it was so cute. And my goal is to just get every space in my house to a point where I feel like it's somewhat organized like this. But anyway, we'll be moving into that third closet. I'm just going to, again, take everything out. It's only a couple of things. I had planned on making this like a game shelf in here with some extra toys and games, but obviously it's totally unnecessary. I could move this stuff into my kids' room or the homeschool room. And then I'm just going to go bin by bin, put them on the shelving unit, put my puzzles away. Do you guys still do jigsaw puzzles? I'm a huge puzzle lover. I have been my whole life. Last year, I did a smartphone social media cleanse for 4 months straight, and I committed myself to not be on my phone at all. And basically, whenever I had free time, I worked on puzzles or read books. It was amazing. I felt like it was 1980, but I love having a big collection of puzzles for when my kids get a little bit older and we can do them again together.
There was a time when I was lonely. I was trying hard to get by, taking day by day. But baby, then you came along. I know I never felt that strong. Nothing's gonna hold us down. Yeah, we are taking off the ground now. Stay with me, we're aiming for the sky. Anywhere we'll get there.
All right, guys, so this is the last part of the pile. When you get to this point and you're like, do I keep this stuff? I guess I could put these in with the gift bags. This goes to the keyboard that my kids broke off, so I want to try to maybe glue that back on. And then these went to like a little storage unit that I used to have for my kids' toys that I got rid of. But I want to keep these trays for, like crafts or activities. So I think I'll store these either in the homeschool room or out in the garage. But yeah, I'll keep those. And then I have these canvas bags that I will also keep for crafts. And then this thing I've had forever, but it's kind of torn apart. I mean, it can go in the trash. And then this calendar I've had forever. It's broken at this point. The corners are sharp. I don't need anybody getting cut on that. I can part with that. So we'll throw away that and figure out where to put those. I'll put these in here. I'll put them in this bin here. But what do you guys think of this as a storage closet? I have my scrapbook bin down there that has everything in there except for these two things, or scrapbook things as well. And then, so gift bags, cards, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, put that in there so it doesn't need a label. It's pretty obvious. All of my puzzles here, and then we have the other Easter bin up there. More puzzles in there. And then this over here is just all storage as well. But how nice is it that I can just go to decorate or go to get a gift bag? This has been shoved in that closet like with a bunch of Christmas stuff and stuff piled on top of it. So anytime I needed to get a gift bag or wrapping paper or a card or whatever, it was just like a nightmare. I'm like, what am I doing to myself? I hope you all got plenty of organizing and decluttering motivation and inspiration. Hit the subscribe button so that you can see the next video, and check out my channel for more homemaking videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
I see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day.